Hey, Queen.
Hello.
Or should I say King?
You can say either. They both work.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Thanks for taking the time out to talk to me. It's been a while, but I'm glad we're getting FaceTime.
I know. It's so we're not used to this anymore, right? It's so nice to be back in person, but it's a big adjustment too.
Period.
Yeah.
I guess to start things off, I was wondering, Valkyrie was the MCU's original queer girlie a few years ago.
Yeah.
So what's it like, just I guess, witnessing the universe slowly but surely becoming more and more queer inclusive and yeah.
It's great. I mean, the thing is that I as much as I think it's admirable and great to be telling these stories and to have more representation, I really think we should get past the point of it being noteworthy or that anyone should be congratulated at the studio level for being inclusive of our stories, right? So I just hope it gets to the point where it's not even new or noteworthy because there's just so much of it happening, and that's my sincere hope.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, I think so.
So I feel like Love and Thunder is all about reunions. What was it like to work with Miss Natalie D. Portman again? And are you ready for all the fans to be like seeing them together, especially since how they reacted with you and Brie together? So I'm sure you and Natalie are going to be like the new ship of the town.
Yes. Well, that's what I really love about Marvel fans is all the shipdoms all over town. It's very cute how people are like, no them, no them, no them, no them. It's very festive, I'll say. But yeah. I really love Natalie. We had made a film together, and then since then had become friends and like real sisters, in a way. And so getting to then be in this universe together has just been really great fun. And she's so good in the film, and I'm just really like happy that we had this experience together.
Love to see it. So let's say Valkyrie asked Tessa to be her wing woman. What would Tessa be looking for a queen for Valkyrie if she were to help out?
Wow, that's so good. That's such a good question that nobody has ever asked me. I feel like I think whoever Valkyrie is with needs to have a real sense of adventure, but I would also like to see Valkyrie with a queen that challenges her, that isn't going to take her shit, that's going to call her out on it and challenge her and really be a partner to spar with. If they could be tender and love up on each other, but they're also going to challenge each other and help each other be the best expressions of themselves. I guess that's what I would want for anyone I love, but I think that's particularly important for Val.
Are we listening, Marvel?
Marvel, can you hear me?
And I love that Valkyrie's king now, but I feel like, especially in the beginning of the film, we see she's kind of still getting used to like the bearings and everything.
Yes.
What's it like to, I don't know, play someone with nuance and show like, oh, she's not perfect. She's still getting the hang of things.
That's what I love about her is like, yeah, she's a king and she's doing well, but she's like struggling. And it was also like really interesting to be shooting the movie post the most intense period of COVID, where I think for a lot of us, we were trying to come back to our jobs, but also wrestling with the fact that we were like having a hard time and what does work mean and what do I mean in terms of my work and what is my identity. And I think Valkyrie is a little bit in that place where she loves her people, she loves New Asgard, but she doesn't love paperwork and she doesn't necessarily love meetings. And I think at the end of the film you get to see she's going to learn how to be king in her way, and maybe it's going to not be doing the things all the way that you would think, but I think that's what's cool is when we are the fullest expression of ourselves, we actually can show up for people in better and bigger ways because we're doing it in a way that's authentic. And so I love that Valkyrie is still figuring that out.
All hail King Valkyrie.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's all the time I have left, Tessa, but thank you so much again.
You are welcome in New Asgard anytime.